Hey, hello farmers, and welcome back to Lagville, or as we now know it, the southwest side of the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, it can get a little laggy through here. I'm actually thinking probably what I might be doing, won't be this episode, maybe next week or something like that. I may try it if I get a moment, but maybe get rid of the Pepsi factory to start with. Even though it's actually earning us a little bit more extra cash than just selling the sugar pallets outright. Yeah, it's just there is an update to the Pepsi factory. The problem I would have is the new Pepsi factory requires the carton factory like we have on Green Mountain Forest. Yeah, I think it's got too many factories, too many pallets spawning in that area. Around the rest of the map, I get like 60 frames per second. Once I start getting like in the southwest corner of the Pacific Northwest map that I have, with all the factories, it starts to get like a little laggy. It takes like 10-15 seconds. See a little laggy there because I'm getting back in that area. But then it clears out, and then it's fine for a minute, and then I think it's when it's rendering things in. I have no idea, but yeah, it's starting to annoy me just a little bit. But anyways, we got our bread from our bakery, and we're bringing it to, well, their bakery. Can I just get this just right here? And let's see if I hit unload. So this is going for like $900 and some odd dollars per 1,000. So yeah, I am going to be able to pay off some of the loan. I've been doing some hook up, please. I've been doing some work around the map. I have picked up all the bales, or made bales. I picked up bales over here on the east side of the lower plateau. I did a contract in Field 33. I think you may have saw where I accepted that contract. Yeah, I planted barley in Field 33 for like 18 grand. And while I was doing that, I was checking the contracts, and fertilized Field 35 came up for that $34,000 worth. So I sold bales, did a couple contracts, now I'm selling bread, which allows me to go from, I think I was down to as low as like $50,000. Now we're up to almost $230,000. So you see, as I came in this section, I got like a little bit of lag, then it clears up. It just, yeah, things are just rendering in. So yeah, I don't know if I want to, if I'm just going to deal with it and keep up with it, or just start getting rid of some factories here to help us out. Meanwhile, more bread to be brought over. We are making some sugar. Yeah, there's a little more lag. Anyways, making some more sugar. Just brought some sugar beets over to the sugar factory because that was empty. So that's all filled up. Yeah, so we're pretty much done for work here for today. Not the episode, calm down. Just for today. I wasn't thinking I was going to record anything this evening. I was going to start recording in the morning, but since I started looking at prices, I'm like, bread at $930. Yeah, let's sell that. And you can watch me pay off a little bit of the loan. And then we'll start in the morning. Yeah, we're going to be working on the east side. I've already started working over there. You got the John Deere spreading the lime down on the first of 3 fields. I'll probably get him going on the second one. Then we need to spread manure down, and then reseed. Now the questions I have for myself is, what do I want to reseed it with? A crop would be a good idea. What kind of crop? I don't know yet. I was going to say do wheat and barley all the time, but man, it just took me like an hour to make bale. Pick up the straw for bales, and then go around and bring the bales over to the sell point. I also been doing a little bit, kind of forgot about the other Volvo truck. So I brought the other Volvo truck down with the tanker, and I've been going to the cow barn and filling up with the slurry and bring it to the digestate factory. So we're going to get some money at midnight as well. That will help us out in the next in-game day. And they're light, so it's 7:30, which is fine. Great, another $57,000 for that. Let's bring the flatbed on back over to our factory area. Or should I just call it Lagville? I kind of like Lagville. So on the west side over here, everything is all set. I also finished planting the cotton, or a worker did. The weed problem or situation. Half of the fields, the cotton field and sugar beet field, are weeds. So instead of half weeding it and then bringing the John Deere back and weeding the other half, I think I'm just going to let them go. And then that just means I have to bring the herbicide sprayer over and do it that way. So Yeah, so the herbicide sprayer would be used over here, which is not a big deal. Let's see, everything can be staying over here because I really don't need it tomorrow for anything. I'd just rather leave it here because of the sugar beets. And am I going to need to do this tomorrow as well? What are we at here? Water level is low. The manure level is so-so. So I'll have to take care of that tomorrow. Yeah, I got plenty of grapes. I could sell the grapes. How are we doing? Getting low on manure. Got plenty of water. I know I got plenty of meat over here to be processed. Actually, we're starting to get a little bit low, which is fine. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pick this up and just move those back. Always check my factories kind of before I go to bed because when you sleep through the night and you got 12 hours to kill through, it sucks when you wake up in the morning. It's like, oh, I forgot to do the factories, and they ran all night long without doing anything. So I like to keep track of them as much as I can. So looks like I'm going to pay off probably $180,000 off the loan. Slowly but surely, we're going to get there to where the loan interest is below $100,000 at night, which would be like a milestone at this point. No, you don't. You can't be over there because when I hire workers, they get confused when you're over there. All right, so with that all said, anything else I want to do? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and jump on over. How are we doing over here? Actually, let's go ahead and get you. I don't know if you have enough lime to do what you got to do, but I must at least get you started. Are you? That might not be close enough. Lime does not spread that far. No, it does not. Let's get you set up right. The upper plateau, how's that doing? Well, almost all the fields are ready for harvest, so we're going to keep that off for another day. That's the only thing about the base game of Farming Simulator is you cannot see the forecast long time in advance. So, yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow and it could be rain all day tomorrow, which is fine because we're working down here. But if it's like, oh, tomorrow I could harvest this, knowing that in like 24 hours it's going to rain. So I want to harvest this before it rains. That would be nice to know. But let's head on down here. Yep, our other Volvo truck. Let's go ahead and sell some cow slurry. So I had about just shy of 500,000 liters of cow slurry that were not. I'm not really using it for anything. So bring over the digestate. I don't even know what the price is. Is it $150? I haven't looked. Doesn't matter. I'm just selling it here because I think it's the only place I can really sell it. I can check here in a second while it's filling up because it's going to take a moment. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the digestate that produces and sell it at the wall where the best price is. There's two places to sell that. So if we scroll where the slurry is, so biogas plant's 100 and the garden center is 105. So why not bring it to the garden center? Well, I get the $100 for the slurry and then I get $94 per for the digestate. So in other words, I'm basically selling it for $194. The cow slurry, if that makes any sense. I got 318,000 liters building up in there, so that's okay. It's the only place. So the only place to sell digestate is at the garden center. That's fine. That's all good. Yeah, so I'm going to fill this up. Bring it back to the BGA. I'm going to top it off. Then I'm going to go pay $180,000 off our loan. And pretty much I shall see in the morning, just to give you a rough idea. It won't quite get us there, but we should be at $36.1 million on the loan. And, well, we're just at $102,000 for loan interest. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of all that. I'll see you in the morning, and I'll bring you up to speed on what the loan interest rate was at midnight. Well, there's midnight. Not too bad. $101,418 for loan interest. Made about $14,000 from the biogas plant. So we start the day with 27 grand. So that means I got to make about 70,000 just to pay off the loan interest. Oh yeah, I also probably should show you this. I did a little landscaping around here. So it's starting to look a little bit better around here. Just a little bit, got to kind of like a path. But that grass grew in awfully quick around here. Whoops, I didn't quite do this around here, but I kind of got like a path going around. Got to put some more grass in, but yeah, it's starting to look a little bit better. Honestly, I only spent like maybe like a minute and a half on this, but I was getting tired of seeing like bare ground and weird shaped like patches with nothing on it. So yeah, slowly working on it. Slowly working on it. Even got rid of like the little watermarks that were here, like these kind of things right here. The first thing I always do when I get up in the morning is, well, let's check contracts. I'm looking for field 35. That would be a really good contract to get. That is sugar beet, and not there. Eventually it'll come up. All right, so money page. What is good for cash today? Cotton, crap. Yeah, it's worth crap too. Do we have cotton modules? How about some milk? Nope, milk is not looking that good today. And what else do we have here? The digestate price is going up, which is good. I could sell that, but really that's not a lot of cash, but it's something. Pepsi, what's the Pepsi doing? So 1100 at the bakery. Not bad. The meat price is going up. Sugar price at the bakery, $1,000. Hello. Can you guess what I'm doing first thing this morning? Yeah, we're going to sell some stuff. I got plenty of sugar, and I'm pretty sure the sugar factory is full of sugar. So, yeah, I'm in the map where I need to be, because I did leave my truck over here. There we go. The first thing I'll do is I'll load up the sugar pallets that are in the load zone so that I can get fired up again. I should have enough sugar to fill up it once more. I just bought a trailer over last night. And see if I can grab these. And one more. One more would be good. Thank you for that one more. So let's go ahead and sell that. Yep, so I do have to take care of the greenhouses today. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that while our worker still works over in the lower plateau. Will I get over there and get to do anything? I don't know. I might. I probably should grab the T8. The T8 tractor is over there, and that needs to start spreading manure down the field so we can go ahead and get ready to start seeding at some point. So this should bring in a good amount of cash. $80,000, right? Should be $80,000, just a little bit over $80,000. No. I just love how traffic. Now you screwed me all up. All right. This is why sometimes I turn off traffic. Over the curb like one would. Ah, traffic. Traffic, traffic. Yeah, you're not going to stop. All right, no. Why would you? Why would you stop? Well, it's almost like real live traffic, isn't it? I mean, you try to back up an 18-wheeler and get into a department store to unload your load, and people are like, yeah, you wait for me. I need to go on through. And unload the other ones too so I can see what I get. Yep, just over 80,000. 80,329. And I got one more load to go. So that's already good news. I saw that car coming just as I pulled out. Oh, go honk your horn elsewhere. Now you made me have to turn really sharp and now I'm stuck. Kind of. Turn traffic off. Nope, we're going to leave it on. Just plow right on through. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Alright, back through Lagville to get one more trailer load, and then we'll head back over to the east side and get the T8 going. He'll start spreading manure down. We'll jump into the John Deere and we'll spread some lime down on the last field. Hopefully he has enough lime to get through the second field. Now I'm thinking, maybe next episode that Pepsi factory might be gone. It might be gone by then. Alright, did I turn it back on or is it still turned off? Nope, now it's on. Alright, let's go get another $80,000. How does that sound? Looking really good. Now if I can just get a great demand for wool, because we got like 4 modules sitting over there. I'm going to guess probably like 140,000 liters. But it's all good. When it comes along, it'll just sit there until we do so. Nope, the John Deere did not quite finish his job. He is out of line. No problem. I'm trying to remember though. I got to check that shop. I can't remember if I brought up the manure spreader for the upper plateau or is that still sitting at the shop. Because I will need that probably next episode. So got to start using up that cow manure. Let's go ahead and sell this, get her another $80,000, and then get the John Deere filled back up, get the T8 going. A whole bunch of work that needs to be done this morning. Always a whole bunch of work that needs to be done here. Give me my money. Yeah, the sugar factory, I'm loving that thing, man. You take your sugar beets that were probably worth like 150 per, then you go ahead and bake sugar out of them, and then you sell them for like 1,000 per. Alright, let me drive this across here, and I'll just park this over here for now. The other thing I probably need to do, because I'm pretty sure it has emptied out, so let's come over here and do this. Give that some more liquid manure to process. Then I'll bring this back to the cow farm, let that fill up while I do other things. See, I do stop for traffic when I see it, if I'm actually looking for it. And then I get right on their bumper and then I pass them, kind of. Yeah, all that manure sitting in the cows. Kind of slowly using that up. Alright, John Deere, how far did you get? Well, you almost got there. Almost there. That's almost enough to where I can do it, right? I think I can manage that. Where did I park the T8 at? Oh, I know I do that. I was fueling it up last night before I started recording. So as you can probably tell, these 3 fields down here all needed lime. So we got that taken care of. I think lime is 15%. Then, of course, we'll spread some cow manure down. And then I think the seed roll is already set for barley. So I think I'll just leave it on barley, because this time we did wheat. So I think next time we do barley. I think I got roughly right like around $50,000 worth of straw off these fields. So it does kind of pay to put down the straw. I did happen to look for in FS17. It used to be there was a chopped straw mod. So if you put chopped straw down on a field and then cultivated it in with a seed roll or a cultivator, you got a stage of fertilization out of it. And I looked for it for FS19 and I can't find it anywhere. So I just felt for it to be kind of weird that I was in 17 and I can't find it for 19. If anyone knows about it for FS19, just let me know. Would I use it at this point? I'm not sure. It would be a great mod for like seasons, because seasons does require 3 stages and base game only requires 2 stages. Alright, I better do a little bit of lime spreading, or else you guys are going to say, you said you were going to do some lime spreading. Because if I don't get to it, which I don't think I'm going to, yeah, if I don't get to it, then you guys will be saying, yeah, you said I was going to do lime spreading, you didn't. So here's your little bit of lime spreading. I will just park it over here at the last field. Of course, why did I pick my field to be the biggest one of the three? It's all good. I just want to get that T8 going ahead, spreading some manure down. Got to bring that tanker back to the BGA, start unloading it, because I didn't bring many liters to the BGA, but I got $14,000 for it, so yeah, let's keep on doing that. I have been noticing a few times I've gone past the cow pasture. The cows here do the same thing as they do on Hazard County, to where they like become static for a moment, then they like unlock themselves. So it's like they're frozen. Either it's always done that in FS19, or I don't know. I'm just noticing it now. I have no idea. They're fine at the moment. They do like drinking the water and going for a swim. But now we're going to run over here and grab our T8, set him off on a worker because of that right there. Oh, before I do, because it always changes. Is it here? Manure. No, I don't want the manure from the hog barn. Why does it do that? That's the cows. And the slurry should be... Yeah. It keeps reversing these two. Anywho. This should be all fueled up. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and use some of that cow manure up. That's why we got the cow manure spreader for the upper plateau, to help use some of that up. And if I ever run dry, well, it's not a big deal. We got other ways to fertilize our fields. Free manure. Free fertilizer. I like the word free when you have a huge loan. I forgot the working width of this, but I think somewhere in here. Oh yeah, just a little bit of overlapping, but that's fine. Like I said, I got plenty of manure. Alright, so back into the Volvo truck. The new Volvo truck. And actually, yeah, I just realized I got to go over there and take care of those greenhouses. So what I'm probably going to have to do is set the John Deere off, start liming this field here. Because if I just sit there and try to wait to do it myself, that T8 tractor is going to be done spreading manure on those fields before I can get started on this field. Held my breath there for a second, come out the intersection, because I thought I was going to hit that car, even though I had the brakes on, but I do have 70,000 liters of cow slurry pushing us here. And I need to check on the animals. I just realized I'm having a flashback of toward the same, thinking to myself, the sheep. I think the sheep may need some food. Pigs are good. Chickens are getting low. The sheep, well, they need to be cleaned, and they need some hay and grass. Hay or grass. Yep, they need to be cleaned. The cows need to be taken care of. Yeah, I think I mentioned that before. The horses are pretty much all set. Yeah, so I'm not going to get much work done in these fields myself, so can you go ahead and get that done for us, please? Because I got lots of work to do. Back over to here. Nope, that's where did I brought it. Did I bring it back over here? No, I just parked it here. I brought it here and parked it here. You think I would know what I'm doing? Yeah, right. Anywho, I'm going to meet you back over in Lagville. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to grab, probably the trailer and load up with some pig manure and start filling up our greenhouses. And then we'll top them off with some water. and then probably go around and start taking care of some of the animals. Well, first things first, since we're here, let's go ahead and take care of these pigs. Clean them on out. And I don't think I left myself enough room to squeeze between the truck and the fence here. But we'll give it a shot. Oh, yeah, okay, I got more room there than I thought I did. That's a lot of manure. On up. How about a better camera angle? That might help. So, 7 loads of manure usually does it for the greenhouses. So, I'll get that done and meet you over at the greenhouses. Because this job kind of stinks. Well, we have made a dent in the hog pile for manure. The TA got done with the first field, sent him off on the second field, and said, oh, let me go out. How's the cow manure pile looking? And it's like, how come it looks fuller than it was when I started? So I did go in the animal HUD just to make sure you are taking it from the animal HUD. Yeah, it's using it. I was like, okay, I may have to start selling that at the BGA as well, which is fine, just means money. And I'm all set for money to be coming in. But definitely want to make sure my greenhouses keep on going, just because they're placeables. We're getting like $50,000 a day on placeables, which really helps us out quite a bit. Did you not fill up? Where's the trigger? There we go. So I did put about 70,000 liters of manure in here. That's usually enough for me to fill these up and head over to the vineyard and fill up that so the grapes can keep on growing. What am I sticking on here? Am I too close to... Yes, I am. And actually, it looks like my greenhouses are not functioning right now because they have no water. Because as you look in the greenhouses, there's no plants. So I am losing money here. It'll be fine here in just a moment. I don't know if I have enough water. I couldn't... For a little while there, I was like, where's my water tanker? I usually leave it over by the hog barn by the water tank, and then I remembered, oh, that's over by the Pepsi factory, and I bet you that's out of water as well. Let's come over here and turn around. Take my beautiful little ramp that I had to put down. Now, these factories were kind of put down by mistake. Well, I don't want to say by mistake, but I did not realize that we were on the border of the map. And I thought, well, I can just cut down these fence posts over here. No, you cannot. Which makes perfect sense because he's trying to tell you, hey, idiot, you're at the edge of the map. And I was like, yeah, we'll see about that. So I still end up with, well, 14,000 liters of manure in the trailer, which is fine. Just go back in and dump it on out. Then we'll grab our water tanker, make sure the Pepsi factory is topped off. Get around that so you can see how much meat was made during the night, about maybe 3 pallets worth. And try to remember where the invisible wall is, but it's somewhere right in there, but hopefully I can get around, which we did. So the way it's going right now, more than likely I won't be able to get to seeding to the field in the lower plateau this episode. We'll be doing that. Well, a worker might be doing that next episode. Actually, it might be us. It could be us. Or we could be harvesting the upper plateau on sunflowers. One of the two things will happen, or both will happen. Who knows? You never know. I make plans, and then just to confuse you and myself, then I change my plans. Just to make it that much more interesting. So yeah, there's a manure pile on the hog barn. which looks a little bit better. Part of me says, well, if I put down more greenhouses, I'll use more manure. Back that up like a champ. Let's go ahead and unload that into there. And I probably should wash that because no more like I'll be putting grain back into it. Actually, probably the next thing I will be putting back into it will be probably Totemix rations. Need to go ahead and take care of the cows. Actually, while we're here, I was just going to wash off the trailer, but I will wash off the truck. You got to look just as nice as the other one now. Yeah, there's another one going around here. It's a red one. I think it's red. It is red, but I don't know if it's red. Oh, Lagville. Welcome to Lagville. Hop on in. Let's go grab our water tanker. Yeah, so the Pepsi factory, if I were to upgrade it, but update it, I think it's going to need empty pallets and also carton. Is it carton? The other product that I would need. And of course with that I need a carton factory, which is not a big deal. I could always put that up at the tree farm. Oh man, the laggity lag. You're probably seeing it yourself now. It's almost like watching a 1920s film. And then it clears up. And, yeah, then we're all fine. I mean, before the Pepsi factory, like I said, it wasn't that bad around here. It's usually only when I got, like, a lot of pallets. But ever since I put this down, it's getting, just getting worse. So what I probably am thinking is I want to go ahead and use up the sugar pallets I got down here. Which that might take a while. That could actually take a while. Because it's not using them that much. And it is creating a lot of Pepsi. Alright, so I can't remember if I can do this in one take or not. So I got some water in here. Why not top off what we have here, empty out the tank, and then refill it, and then come back and do the rest. Well, with the tanker back full, go ahead and give all these places some water so you can watch the crops grow. See if I get a better angle at it here. See a little bit better. There we go. We got crops, which means we'll have some cash coming in. The triggers for these are a small little narrow window for this trailer. Now I always hit the button a couple times just to make sure that I did top it off, because it should say no more capacity. The third one from the end here has always been a pain in my butt. And I'm not sure, I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Looks like I'll have enough water now to go ahead and do the vineyard as well. I do believe the John Deere ran out of lime. That's the only... I had a worker... had to stop because the tank is empty. Well, the manure spreader shouldn't run out of manure because it's taking it from the cows. So it's got to be the John Deere is out of lime. So I was kind of hoping he can get done, but I thought he could finish the whole field. I thought he has before. So we'll see what's up over there. I did go on over to the BGA to grab the other Volvo truck, head back to the cow barn, grab some more cow slurry, bring that over to the BGA. and probably sell some of the digestate. I think that tank can hold 800,000 liters. I think. But we'll head back over to the east side and see what's going on there. Did I get on the ramp good enough? I did. So I'm going to go back to the hog barn. Drop off the water tanker. Fill that up. Take our trailer over to the other side because we got to take care of the cows. And we'll see how far the John Deere has gotten on the last field. Well, on the way over to get some Totemix rations for the cows to end up the episode here. It looks like the John Deere is like maybe a couple inches away from finishing the field. If that's the case, I'm not going to bother spreading the lime on that little bit. It's going to annoy the heck out of me until I do it again, but yeah, that's a long ways over. So how's our mixer doing over here anyhow? I think we are out of hay, which is fine, but I got, looks like 877,000 liters of Totemix ration. I do got, we got tons of silos behind us. Straw is not a problem. Hay is not really an issue either, but these are 20,000 liter bales of straw that I still got sitting here. I still got some loose straw in some barns to help maintain for the cows. But we are going to take a trailer load over just to kind of get me started. And I'm going to park the truck right in the cows, so that way when I load the game back up later on, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be taking care of the animals this episode. Because I think that's what I said last episode about this episode. You got to need to take care of the animals, and here we are at the end. It's like, take care of them. Then it's realized this episode is running long already. Okay, sneak in here. It can be a tight fit once in a while. Go ahead and unload that. That should look better for the cows. Alright, John Deere, how far? You couldn't squeeze it out, could you? You just couldn't squeeze it on out. Alright, I want to take care of it. Because if I don't take care of it, it's just going to annoy me for many episodes every time I check the map. I mean, I want to refill this with lime anyways. So, I'll top it off with some lime, come back, top that off. And then I'll set the TA off. The TA is done, so he's going to spread some cow manure down on this field here. And the needs fields would be set to go for seeding next episode. So, yeah, probably not harvest those fields up there just yet. I want to get these fields reseeded as quickly as I can. Like I said, need to take care of the animals, so that's what we'll be doing. I'm just driving down here because I want to see how much of the manure we actually chewed through. That sounds disgusting. See how much of the manure that we've gone through are used up, and not much. Really not much. That's why we got the manure spreader for the upper plateau. Just to use it up even more. Just even more. I wonder if I were to take the seed roll for the upper plateau and empty out the fertilizer. So what I can do is fertilize the field with cow manure and then seed the fields without fertilizer in the tank for the seed roll, and then go back around right after I seed it and spread more cow manure down. I mean, I'll save myself a little bit of money on manure, or just, you know, just keep going the way we're going. If I get, wait, I don't know, can the manure pits get full? I've never gotten that far before. So maybe we'll do it that way just to see what happens. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll see if that actually gets filled up too far. But anyways, guys, this is where we're going to have to wrap up for today. I'm going to, you know, fill this up, go on back, and get that little section going off there, get the T8 up and going. But that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.